What's up, everybody? It's Ginger Yeti. I'm checking in from the road. I have another beer that was a special gift to me, courtesy of Ted and Jocke from Amon Amarth. So stoked that they were kind enough to think of me and pick up some beers for me. So we had a day off in Boise, Idaho, and they went and found a brewery I'd never heard of before. It's called Mad Swede Brewing Company. Of course, Amon Amarth is a Swedish band. They're from Sweden, so they had to go check it out. And while they were there, they were kind enough to pick up some beers for me. Thank you, gentlemen, so much. I really appreciate it. It means a ton to me that you were kind enough to think of me and do that. Thank you very much. So the beer I have is Longship IPA. Like I said, it's from Mad Swede Brewing Company. And it's just got it says Longship IPA on it. But on the side here, it's got this like Longship Viking boat. And this is a 6.6% ABV beer. Untapped, says it has 60 IBUs. And there's a little bit of a blurb on the back here. Brewed and bottled by Mad Swede Brewing Company, Boise, Idaho. Longship is the now classic Northwest IPA style, features notes of pine, spice, citrus, and plenty of hops. Longship is like a bracing row across the North Atlantic Ocean, only further west and with no actual rowing. Mad Swede Brewing Company opened in 2016 with the belief that great beer is a blend of art and science. Mad Swede is comprised of adventurous drinkers, brewers, dreamers, and thinkers who, like the Vikings themselves, dare to venture toward new and exciting territory. Drink like a Viking. There's no can date on this, but since they purchased it at the brewery, this is probably only 2 weeks old maybe at this point. Maybe 3. I mean, I don't know, I assume the brewery brews in cans pretty often and rotates their stock well since it is at the brewery. So when Untapped, this gets at 3.68 with 1.6 thousand check-ins. Beer Advocate gets an 84 good with 10 check-ins. Pouring it into my iconic plastic cup since I'm in a hotel in Albuquerque. Kind of a knobhead pour there. I'm already getting some like fruity, hoppy scents off of this. Get a nose on it. Surprisingly, when I first popped the can, there was a big burst of like fruity hoppiness. But now there's not a whole lot of scent on this. Some very subtle, like generic hoppiness smell. And kind of a beer smell, and not much else. I'm kind of surprised again because there was a big burst of like fruity hoppiness. The beer itself is kind of a dark amber color with a off-white khaki nicotine stained color head, about 2-3 fingers worth of it. And that is definitely a West Coast color beer. I mean, it's somewhat clear, but I can't quite see through it. I'm excited to try this one. Thank you, Ted and Jocke. Really, really appreciate it. Skull. Like the medium bodied. Some really nice bitterness on the back end. The front end has this very interesting flavor. It's like a crockery malty flavor mixed with a piney hop bitterness. It's like piney crackery and a little bit of malt sweetness. That's definitely different to me for an IPA. This is very, in my opinion, a very unique flavored IPA. That is really tasty. Easy to drink. I mean, I'm already halfway through the glass. 6.6% alcohol, don't notice it. 60 IBUs might scare some people, but I don't think it's all that bitter. And this beer is coating my mouth, even though I think it's light to medium body. This is a really tasty beer, a really tasty West Coast beer. Actually, they call it a Northwest IPA. And this is delicious. Really good beer. Thank you for picking it up. Ted and Jocke, really appreciate it. I give us a big horns up. Mad Swede Brewing. Next time in Boise, you will definitely be a destination for me to hit. If you guys are ever in Boise, make sure you go check out Mad Swede. You know, I always talk about Barbarian Brewing, one of my favorite breweries. But Mad Swede's now going to be on that list of places to go check out in Boise. So if you're ever in the Boise area, definitely go make sure you check out Mad Swede Brewing. Thank you all for watching. Thank you again, Ted and Jocke. And as always, embrace the adventure.